This is ET. Anabolic steroids, synthetic hormones that resemble testosterone, in the millennia leading up to the late 1950s were unknown. The ancient Greeks tried to find them. They ate animal testicles. But in the 1930s, Germany manufactured testosterone. In the 1950s, the Soviet Union fed an adapted version of the German hormone to Olympic athletes. In the United States, however, steroids were virtually unknown until about 1958. In that year, Dr. Bosley Ziegler brewed for SIBA Dianabol, the first openly marketed steroid, legal until the late 1980s. Dianabol made it possible to simultaneously achieve maximum strength and lean hypertrophy, where before one could achieve either maximum strength or a lean physique, but not both. Example, Paul Anderson, arguably the strongest natural strongman ever, needed 350 to 400 pounds of muscle and fat, that's about 159 to 181 kilos, to hoist his record weights. He'd never become Mr. America. The same was true for Doug Hepburn, who weighed about 300 or more pounds, that's about 136K. Hepburn set several strength records in the 50s. The same was true with pro wrestlers. Look at the old pictures. They were fat and sloppy until the availability of Dianabol and its sister derivatives. Now compare all those earlier physiques to the post-steroid strongmen. Here's Mariusz Budzianowski. He weighs about 250 to 260 pounds, 113 to 117 kilos in competition, and he's 6 foot 1 inch tall. That's about 1.854 meters. Budzianowski is multiple winner of the World's Strongest Man competition. And then there's Ronnie Coleman, several times victor as Mr. Olympia, maybe the strongest physique competitor ever. I should note there are exceptions to the rule. Marvin Eder, Roy Hilligan, a vegetarian by the way, and the immortal Eugene Sandow. These three were prodigiously strong and developed terrific physiques. But the fact remains, the overwhelming majority sacrificed strength to leanness or vice versa. And historical evidence backs this up. Roman gladiators trained for strength, and they were fat. They did not look like this, or resemble contemporary actors who portrayed them, like Kirk Douglas and Woody Strode in the movie Spartacus, Russell Crowe in the movie Gladiator. Paleopathologist Carl Grossschmidt recently analyzed bones from the only known Roman gladiator gravesite. He concluded that these hordearii, that translates to barley men, were strong and fat, and they got that way from a mostly vegetarian diet of barley and legumes. That fat, during fights, shielded blood vessels and nerves, while allowing for much blood, which, said Goldschmidt, looked great for the spectators. He said that a vegetarian diet did have a problem. It left a serious calcium deficit, but there was a solution, a stew, the exact formula of which is unknown, but it did include charred wood and animal bone ash. And the result was, said Goldschmidt, exorbitant calcium levels when compared to the general population. The points here are these. Number one, eating a 100% plant-based but supplemented diet. For example, today we know about vitamin B12, D, omega-3 fats, calcium, perhaps more. These appear able, as well or almost as well as an omnivore's diet, to make one either strong or svelte or somewhere in the middle. Point two, to achieve simultaneously maximum strength and lean hypertrophy requires anabolic aid, regardless of diet. Something that, by the way, ET does not recommend. Work out, but stay natural. This is ET. Thanks for watching.